Hello everyone, welcome back to the part 2 of this video. Today we're gonna continue our modeling. As you can see in my Blender's screen, we already take another items from the older model. I do this because this model are female. This model are a female version that another model, the Paladin Elf. So I'm using the same items to maintain the same artistic style. I already see I forget to take this item here. Let's come back. Let's delete it. And I'm going to open the older model. And let's take all again. This is a male Elf Paladin, already done. And I will take some items from them. I'm gonna take the chest ornament, the handle, this belt hidden. Let me make some zoom here so I can see it very well. Okay, and now the Greaves. I will make some zoom again because I had this thin ornament here. It's separated by the mesh. Here, chest ornament. Okay. I think we had it all. I just make Control C in an open order file and Control V. Oh, that's all here. Well, these two ornaments probably we can't use because the female chest is very different to the male chest, of course, male chest. And I probably need to change it, but I'm trying to do this because it's take a long time to do this. Let's see how it going to work. Maybe you can ask yourself why he didn't make it that again by 0. It's because I don't do this because it take a long time, so I prefer to use that I already have made. So I spend time doing this just one time. I hope you understand it. I'm using the X symmetry for do this because I used the symmetry when I made it for the first time. I just use it again. I'm trying to do this without make some lot of deformation here. I'm trying to make small deformation. But this character, this modeling will be a 3D miniature in the future. So each one of these items must to touch one and another. Because when we changes this file for a STL file, they must be always solid. The miniatures will be like this. Let me show you. This is one of my models in 33mm scale. This had a printed and painted for me. Okay, I had another here, another one. Okay, trying to make a focus here. This is a goblin. This is one goblin. So when we make a file that will be used by print and miniature, you need all these items are touching one another. We don't have empty spaces between them because this turn a problem when you going to print it. That's why I'm trying to touch all these items. This is belt are really big. It's probably I must do this again. I must to make older belt. Probably that will be deform a lot, but let's try. Maybe we can do it. It's too big. It's too out of the chest here. I think because the boobs are going in there, and I will do the armor in the chest. Is just the ornament. When I do this armor, this armor will full. I don't know how to say that in English. Let me try. That will fill that space, that empty space when I do this part of the armor. As you can see, it's not exactly in the middle. I must to move it again too. For now I think it's okay. Just here I need to turn off the symmetry, just to move to grab this a little out. Okay, this shoulder by this side will cover. Let's duplicate it, Shift D, and move. Let's mirror the X global. Okay, let's change the side. Oops. Okay, that word is touching. Maybe it's a problem. Maybe, just maybe. It's not a functional position. I must to turn down a little this word. So this handle this word, and I'm trying to move the origin to here. Let's move the origin for here. Set origin to the cursor. So when I turn it here, but I need to touch in the arm. Let's see my reference. I don't. Yes, it's kind of touching in the arm and the shoulder. But if I do this with this Eden shoulder pad, the name of this Eden is shoulder pad. I didn't know. The shoulder pad. That shoulder pad is getting in the way of the sword. I think it's okay. I think we don't have too much problem, because we had these 3 items here. When I put in arm, they are braces. They are tied. They will be tied in the arm. will be tied in the worm, the arm here. Well, I just make some eatings. I just position the eatings before I finish, because I need to know exactly what I need to do after. What eatings I need to move or make some modifications here. Okay, this will be here. Just open. Let's turn. And then we duplicate it and mirror X global. Why I don't use the mirror modifier? It's because this body is didn't in the middle of the word, and so why I do this. Let me show you. If I do this, the other side of the mirror will be in another place, like that. The modifier, generate mirror, and I use the eyedropper. See, as you can see, it didn't stay exactly where I want to they stay. So I just duplicate it and mirror in X global and put in the right place. And I can change the two items separately. So the gauntlet here, that gauntlet spent a long time to make it, so I really don't want to do this again because it spent a long time. I just gonna position it. Sometimes it's a little difficult to position it. Here, that's a little bigger because this was a male model, and the male model had big hands and big arms. Okay, it's not exactly what I want, but it's good for now. Shift G to duplicate it because I need the same eating in another arm. Mirror X global. Okay. Oops. Control Z. Each of them are in separate mesh, so I'm trying to don't touch in another item, so I lost my selection. Probably need to put this arm down a little. It's through in the sword handle. There's not this I want to do, and that's really straining. This really weird things when the mesh passed through and another going through. Okay, I will put this by the side for a while because I need to move that arm. As I say before, each item in this are in a separate mesh. So if I stay this items right here, when I move the arm, I will need to move each one. That's not cool. Okay, let's make a mask again. The mask will be exactly in the elbow. Let's take my pen here and make it better. I'm trying to make the elbow in the same place. I just need to move the arm. Yeah, so I need to smooth the edge of this mask. Let's move. Yeah. So let's go sculpt, set pivot to the musket border, and let's go to the gizmo. Now we unhide all mesh, and let's try put down a little here. Wow, the hand are touching in the sword handle. That's okay, because we need this when we're gonna print this miniature. That connection will be made this miniature more stronger. And maybe we just turn the hand. The hand can't move a lot in this position, so if I turn too much, that will be weird. I'm probably gonna stay a hand like this, exactly like this, and just put the fingers here. That's okay for now. I hope it works. So I come back to the object mode and take all these items again that are together yet, and now we can move it for the right place. As we change the position of the arm, we need to change again here. Okay, here are okay, but here not, so I just take just the gauntlet here and put in right place. Take this word and put up a little. I want to see these edges clearly. That's a difficult word to say. Clearly. It's a very difficult word to say. So, well, I can see all the handle here, and I can see the gauntlet here. That's okay for now. So this is the Greaves. That's probably too big because it's a male Greaves. Let me see, I will put it in here. Oh, it's not too big. It's half the same. Maybe I can stretch this a little. That's really nice. really nice. I just move this Eden here to the right place and we're done. Let's take this and this, 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 and this, not just this one. Shift G, Shift D to duplicate it and mirror X global. And now we're gonna put in an older leg. That's okay for now. We had the ornaments in the right place for a while, and I don't know how I will make the hair of this character. I don't know exactly. My reference had a braid. I don't know if I do the braid because my last two female models had a braid in hair, and I don't think I do this. Probably I use just free hair, or better, it's a loose hair, not a free hair, it's a loose hair. I'm gonna put a UV sphere. I'm going to sculpt mode and remesh it for a low poly mesh. That's gonna be easier to move it around the head to make the hair set. Or I don't know why the origin is going to another way. I don't know why that happened. Let me see if we have two. No, it's just one mesh. Just one mesh, just one mesh. Yes, just one mesh. Okay, let's scale down a little and put in the middle of the head. It's like a helmet. It seems like a helmet. So I'm gonna use the grab brush just to make some form, to give a loose hair form. I'm gonna push away the hair, and when the mesh are really stretch. What? Stretch. I think this is the right word. When the polygons are really stretched, I make a remesh again, Ctrl R, and I'm going away. Stretch. Huh? It's a weird word. I don't know if I use a loose hair or a comfy hair. Let's move on a little. I'm gonna use a cape here, so maybe I use the bigger hair. Let's stretch down this head. I need to inflate a little because when we stretch the mesh, it's gonna be thin and thinner and thinner and thinner. They're gonna fill. And Ctrl R again. So that one thing I like to do when I make a mesh for hair, I usually mask a top of the hair like this, and I use this elastic snake hook. This elastic snake hook is very good to make a movement, to get a movement for the hair. ore. It's like like a fish tail. It's not okay. Let's try to. Okay. And I need to get some movement. Ctrl R. Well, that's okay for now. I just need to a base mesh done. We don't go refinate. We don't go refine now. Don't refine this mesh now. It's just to see how it looks like. It's weird for now, but we got some strands of hair going down here and make some movement here. Let's save this file. I really forget to save this file a lot of times, and sometimes I lost all my job. That's make me very sad when that happened. Okay, let's see how much time we spend on this video. It's 26 minutes, 27 minutes. We probably stay for here now, and then in the next video, part 3 of this video, we're going to make a chest armor. Let me show how I made it in another model. I just use a cylinder. It's not difficult. Here, this we had 3 of these parts here. I don't want to use exactly this because I don't like this how it ornament is gonna be. I don't like this. I want to try to do this again. I want to do like this one here. This is a separate mesh here. It is not a separate mesh. I had used a mask to do this, and I mask just the edge here and inflate it. So I don't like this. And here I make a different way. I use the edge loop, all the edge loop, to make another mesh. This works very well. And I'm gonna use to like this here. This is another mesh because I use this edge loop here to make a curve and use this curve to make this ornament here. I'm not gonna show you how I do this in the next video. And when I use the ZBrush, they had a function to do this edge loop. You just need to select the edge loop, and you can use a tool to make it easily. But here in Blender, I didn't know how to do this. At this model, I find a way to do this, and it works. You just need to make some careful, because we can't change the form of this mesh after you do the ornament, the edge ornament, because if you do this, you can't put all together. And I will show you when I start to do this. Well, for now, I'm glad you stay here again and see this video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you can understand everything I say here. I'm trying to do my best, and I'm trying to show a little of my job, and I really like it. If you want to see these files and download these files, you can find it in the link below. I have 2 stores in one in my manufacturer and another in coach.com, and I have the Patreon too. I started a Patreon profile of a few days ago, and if you want to see all of them, you can find it in this website, in link are below. And thank you so much for that. I see you in the next video on part 3, and see you later. Bye.